speak English?
¿Quién habla inglés?
No, more or less.
One? Yeah, everybody speaks
Okay.
a little bit here.
He was good, no? Last translation was good, right?
Yeah.
Give him.
Preguntando quiénes hablan inglés y si mi traducción fue lo suficientemente bueno o no. So we were jumping around on different questions. We lost the connection for a few minutes. Perdimos la conexión por un par de minutos y acá estamos como debatiendo algunas preguntas. Like, I just will ask some random questions. We're not going to answer all them. And you're coming next week, so they can ask you personally. They have to come to the workshops. But for example, what I would like to see on the workshops, it's how a stress is born. How do we create a stress? How can we get rid of stress if stress is the reason that we get ill and makes us be older or age? La pregunta es que me gustaría saber en el taller cómo se genera el estrés, si sabemos cómo se genera el estrés, cómo eliminarlo. Here one question was about anxiety. Como ansiedad, ¿no?
Sí.
Ansiedad. ¿Qué pregunta?
¿Por qué se genera en
El ser humano en general.
Sí.
Ok.
¿Y cómo solucionarla?
Perfecto.
En el momento de la ansiedad, ¿cómo manejarlo?
Okay, he's asking, for example, anxiety. Anxiety is the word. Anxiety is the word.
Anxiety.
Yeah. What does it comes up? What does it rise? Anxiety inside us, and how can we manage it when it rises?
Very simple. Anxiety rises due to an imbalance in the system. Imbalance in physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. If there is some question unanswered, we become anxious and have fear. And the moment we bring ourselves into alignment, or you bring ourselves to focus outside the head, which is causing the problem, automatically anxiety goes.
Sé que a mí me causa gracia porque todo es bastante simple para Segu. Lo que está diciendo es que la ansiedad se produce, puede ser física, emocional, espiritual, mental, porque hay un desbalance, ese desbalance interno del cuerpo lo que te lleva es al miedo al miedo al no saber una respuesta que tenés, que se produce internamente por ese desbalance. Entonces, como no puedes responder esa pregunta, entra la mente a meter problemas. Entonces lo que dice es, si vos volvés siempre al centro, parás un poco esta mente que les está generando el problema y la ansiedad desaparece. Como que debería ser una forma simple. So, when you're coming to Argentina, you're going to teach us how to be on our center, right?
Yeah, in a very simple, easy way. And I'm coming there not just to help you with stress. Anybody has any problem at any level, any disease or anything, whether it's finance, whether it's disease, I will help you to learn the solution so that you can find it yourself.
Okay. Lo que dice es, le preguntaba si cuando viene a Argentina nos va a dar una mano con este aprendizaje. Dicen que en realidad esto aplica para cualquier tipo de aprendizaje que queramos tener, si es financiero, si es de salud y demás. Claramente que lo que él hace es ayudarte a que encuentres la solución para eso. O sea, pero no es que te va a dar la solución, sino que es la forma en que vos de forma personal encontrás la forma de hacer la herramienta para solucionarlo de forma individual, digamos, propia. Do you have any funny anecdote to share with us? For example, a person that went to a workshop asking for something and maybe, I don't know, it materialized in a funny way, or any funny story that happened with this teaching?
Okay. See, one of the commonest issues I have is about relationships.
Okay.
And there's a lot of problem between relationships and misunderstandings, and even to the extent of divorce or separation. So I thought, so there was a lady who had separated from her husband, and she was living with her girlfriend, and she was in the workshop, and we asked her to do the exercise to let go. and she did the exercise to let go, and she had not seen her husband for 3 years, and suddenly she gets a call that from her girlfriend that her previous husband came looking for her. And then when he found out that she's in the workshop, he came all the way next day to the workshop. And they learned to forgive themselves and hugged each other. These are so miraculous experiences. It's just an example.
Amazing.
So I'm surprised. And every moment I'm surprised with such examples. And there are so many examples and so many stories. They will come up when we are doing the workshop. I won't try to remember, but something which you people ask, then the story comes up and I tell you the story.
Okay,
And they are real experiences.
ok, perfecto. Yo estaba preguntando si tiene alguna anécdota, alguna historia graciosa en estas cosas de como suelen pasar las ciertas historias que muchas veces dentro de los talleres que hace, o a mí te pasa cuando hacemos, que surgen soluciones muy graciosas que parecen hasta locas o milagrosas. Y lo que dice es que había una mujer en el taller que hace 3 años estaba divorciada y que vivía con una amiga, y había ido al taller, había ido a otro estado a hacer el taller, ¿no? Entonces que cuando se ponen a hacer un ejercicio que tenía que ver con el dejar ir, con el soltar después de estos 3 años de estar divorciado, cuando hace el ejercicio, de repente el marido aparece en la casa de donde vivía la amiga preguntando por ella, se entera que está haciendo el taller y al otro día aparece en el taller, termina haciendo el taller juntos y se perdonan, se abrazan, se dan un abrazo y cada uno sigue con su vida. Como esto es lo gracioso y lo milagroso de las cosas graciosas que pasan. Okay, perfect. That was a nice story.
She didn't ask any question. To your left, yes.
Okay.
I'll have a good one, I promise.
No, you have to ask now.
Que preguntes ahora.
No, I was thinking about this idea about the paths and getting to happiness and joy and feeling satisfaction. How do you know you have arrived to that point? Because it seems like it's never ending. Once you've achieved something, something else comes behind that. So how do you know you have got there?
What you're asking is about your salvation. You're asking about
So it got caught up. Asking for salvation was the first thing you said,
yes,
and the second.
liberation or salvation, same thing.
Okay. Lo que dice está buscando la salvación o la liberación. Okay, that's a good thing or it's a bad thing? ¿De bueno o malo?
No, not at all. Her question reaches us up to salvation and liberation. So she says, one thing I get, I want another thing. A stage will come when you will want nothing.
Okay.
You will not want anything at all. It will be at peace and absolute stillness. And that is the stage when you have reached the final destination.
That it's you need to be dead for that.
So we automatically, this is what we are seeking. We want to go back home. Can you imagine when you go to the hostel, you go to America to study and all that, and when you come back, you feel so good back to sleep in your bed at home, back to be with mama, back to be with papa, and not even to worry about anything. Yes.
Here is my
So that is what it is. Salvation and liberation is about coming back home to where we are secure and peaceful and we don't want anything anymore.
Okay.
Perfect.
But
Ahora lo va a traducir.
Whatever we teach,
Ahora lo va a traducir y lo va a contar. Now she's going to translate it.
yes, it is important you translate it, please. Yes, translate.
La pregunta y después la respuesta.
lo que le pregunté es cómo uno sabe que llegó a ese nivel en donde es feliz y que está en un nivel en donde uno se siente satisfecho, cuando pareciera que siempre, a medida que uno va alcanzando un objetivo o algo que a uno lo satisface, aparece algo detrás. Y él por ahí un poco lo que me contesta es que justamente ese es el camino a la liberación y que uno sabe realmente que llegó a ese punto de felicidad o de satisfacción cuando ya no siente que no tiene nada más que alcanzar.
Y yo le pregunté si había que estar muerto para eso. Y la respuesta fue...
Espero
Good,
que no.
good, good.